Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Helen and today's video is going to be a little bit different. It will be quite reflective, honest, and we can get a little bit vulnerable. So I have turned 40 and this got me thinking about all the lessons that life has taught me. So today I will be sharing with you 40 mistakes I made by 40, hoping that this video might help you avoid some of them or just help you see that you are not alone in life making mistakes. So let's jump right into it. Saying too many yeses when I should have been saying no. I think this is something that you learn eventually in life, always being a yes person, and you think that this is the way to go. But in this moment of my life, I say way more no's than yeses simply because I know who I am, I know what I want, and I'm not willing to say yes to be pleasing other people. Trying to please everyone. And I guess this comes from the idea that you should be likable and lovable by anyone. When you hit your 40s, I think definitely you do not think of life and yourself like that. First, you need to please yourself and do the things that you want and just ignore everyone else's pleasure. Comparing myself to others. This is something that I guess we all have done in our 20s or even in our teen years, because I don't know if you are taught like this or you just think like this, but as you grow older, you just see yourself outside of everyone else. You stay in what you do, your focus, and you completely ignore what everyone else does, how well or bad they do it, and you only care about how you do things. Thinking self-care is selfish. Let me tell you that this is not selfish no matter what age you are at, no matter what you do. I feel that sometimes other people make you feel that instead of yourself. And I see it also from people who have a different lifestyle than me, but my lifestyle is my choice, your lifestyle is your own choice, and I'm owning my choices without looking at what other people do and just comparing. So no, self-care is not selfish. I think you should take good care of yourself, do the things that really please you without having to apologize to other people. And if other people put you down with their comments, with their attitude, personally, I just choose to ignore them. Expecting people to change for you or just over time, this is something that is not happening 99.9% in most cases. Everyone is their own self. They're not going to change for anyone. We can develop ourselves, we can nurture ourselves and become a better version of ourselves, but no one is going to change for us. So if someone is something that you don't like, you just accept that or you just move on. It's as simple as that. Ignoring red flags. I mean, I guess when you are young, you don't know exactly what is a red flag. But once you start realizing that, oh, this is a red flag, or this could potentially be a red flag, just run. Run. Do not negotiate anything. Run away. Over explaining myself. Why should I do that? I mean, this is how I think now at my age, but when I was younger, I guess I have been caught in the trap of over explaining myself, and that's why I'm so defensive nowadays, that I don't have to over explain myself. It is what it is. Take it as it is. Take my answer. If you don't like it, it's your problem. As long as I feel okay with myself for the things I'm talking about, then I do not have to over explain myself to anyone. This is a good one. Letting other people's urgency become my own. No, at the age and stage of my life that I am, I put myself first and no one else urgency or chaos or drama. I'm sorry, but that's the hard truth. Not celebrating small wins. Nowadays, pretty much I celebrate a little something every single day. It doesn't matter if it is teeny tiny, if it's small, if it's doesn't mean anything to someone else. As long as it means to me, I'm going to celebrate it big time. Not investing sooner. So this is a money related topic. I'm not going to talk about it too much. And I'm not talking about big investment, but just, small investments that of course you need to educate yourself in order to do so. So I haven't done that sooner, but I have started doing it and I'm happy with the results, and I advise you to look into it and do the same. Forgetting that doing nothing is sometimes doing something. It's perfectly normal and okay to just simply be and do nothing. Don't beat yourself about it. Apologizing way too much. Starting every sentence with, I'm sorry this, I'm sorry that. No, I think this is not necessary in life. If you've done something, just own it and just move on. You've been late, yes, fair enough. Let's carry on. You don't need to be saying, I'm sorry about everything. Not wearing sunscreen daily. I'm sure you've heard that before. And I'm someone who was not wearing sunscreen in my 20s at all, only during the summer and when I was going to the beach. I started wearing sunscreen religiously the last 10 years or maybe a little less, and I just live by that. So start wearing sunscreen if you're not doing it at the moment. Not nourishing my body with care. I think when you are young, you're not, of course, thinking about nourishment and taking care of your body. Your body is young. You feel like nothing can affect it, but it can. And I think just starting to nourish your body at a very young age will help you so much later in life. Stop messing with your hair. Dyeing it, doing weird stuff with your hair. When you're young, you don't need that. And thinking back at what I've done to my hair, I think that there was no reason to start dyeing my hair at the age that I started. I mean, why? Just own your color and you don't need to change it. I've also done braids to my hair. The braids that Black people do their hair, and it completely destroyed my hair. And if I was going back to that young age, I would definitely not be doing these things to my hair at all. Thinking it's too late. I really not like this mentality. I think sometimes the society is making you think that it's wrong to think that it's too late to be like that or to do this or to try something different. I think life is too short and it's never too late to do or try something that your soul, your body, your mind is telling you to do. Worrying about being misunderstood. I think this is a tricky one, and of course it can affect you to some certain extent, but why care too much about it? The people who really matter are not that many, and they should be getting you. So if the others that do not matter want to misunderstand you, it's their problem. You don't have to deal with it. Working too much. I mean, in all honesty, I haven't suffered too much about it, but there are a lot of people who work too much, harder than me. And I don't know if it is by choice. If it is by choice, it's perfectly fine. But I think the pleasure of this life, it's not solely at working harder to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Of course, you have to work to have stability in your life, to be productive and creative in life, gain the money that you need so as to do certain things in life. But I choose sometimes to work smarter, not harder, perfectly in balance, and in my mind that I'm not going to become a billionaire, let's say, but this is fine with me because that's not what I want from this life. Caring about what other people think. Nowadays, I do not care at all. I want to be okay with myself, with the way I choose to live my life and do certain things. But I can say I don't give a about what other people think. And once you achieve this, I'm telling you, it's just so freeing and so liberating for you, but also for your mental health. Buying too much stuff. Do I need to say more? My channel is all about less is more, and just focus on what matter and don't try to fill certain gaps that you might have by just buying stuff, whether this is clothes or anything else. We don't need a ton of things. Less is more, and this mentality just helps me navigate through life in a more balanced and authentic way. Not having a hobby. I think it is super important to have a hobby or more than one hobby in life and do something outside of work, no matter what that hobby is. No one is going to tell you what to do. You choose and you do it. And I think it's a beautiful way to just switch off of, the serious things in life and just find something that gives you so much joy. Not being content. This is just 3 words, but I feel that they are so powerful as a state of mind. Not being content because I have this, or I just bought this, or I'm so successful at this. Just being content in your core can make so much difference in your life. Feeling that you have to stay in your lane. Again, this is such a wrong mentality because, okay, you are in your lane and you're doing well, but what says that you have to stay there? You need to explore other things. You need to go off the lane and do other things, because who knows, you might fail, but you might not. So just don't focus on doing just a single thing, but try and taste and experiment with more. Believing I will not find love again. And this goes out to everyone out there that you might have, just broke up with someone or being single for a long time. And sometimes, no matter how strong you are and you feel, this thought can creep in. It has happened to me just temporarily. And I just want to advise you not to do that to yourself. Be content, be yourself, go out there, and don't let any negative thoughts like this one take over you. Here's a funny one: picking my pimples. Have you done it? I mean, I try not to do it anymore. It does take a lot of strength, but when you are at a young age, just stay away of those pimples. It's fine. They look ugly for a while, but you will look a lot better later. Big mistake, thinking that my metabolism will stay as it was in my 20s. It's not. Let me tell you that. I have been experiencing it. I've been feeling it. And I guess nobody really told me that. I started educating myself on my own, and I started listening to some things that other people were saying to me about metabolism. So read about it, educate yourself, and make the right choices when the time comes. And you see that your metabolism is a stranger. Ignoring my needs for rest. This is super, super important. When I was younger, I was like a robot, just going on and on and on. Nowadays, I choose to listen to my body mainly, also my head, that if I need to rest, I will rest. I spent last weekend doing the bare minimum, and I did catch myself thinking, wow, I feel a bit tired and I haven't done anything. What's wrong with me? I don't feel productive, and I'm just resting. I'm just staying at home, being in bed and all. It's okay. You don't have to apologize to anyone about it. You don't have to feel sorry. You don't have to feel embarrassed. Just listen to what your body and mind says to you. And if you need rest for whatever reason, you don't have to overanalyze it. Just rest. Breathe in, breathe out, and rest. Giving too much to people who gave too little. Do I need to say more? This is a huge life lesson. So if you caught yourself giving too much to people who give too little, don't think they will change, because they will not change. Make yourself a priority and just, again, walk away. Rushing through seasons instead of just living in them. I think in nowadays society, everyone is rushing. Everyone is not living the moment. And I choose to do the opposite. At the end of the summer, like, don't think that, oh, the summer is ending now, it's autumn, I'm going to start school, or I'm going back to work, my holiday's finishing. Don't think like that. If it's still summer, just embrace it, enjoy it, appreciate it, and live in it fully, 100%, without any negative thoughts. Thinking love had to be hard to be real. No, my life experience has taught me that true love is not hard at all. How I described meeting my husband was smooth sailing. True love is like smooth sailing. Taking rejection as proof that I was not enough for whatever I was rejected by. No, this is 100% a mistake. Rejections in life will happen and are happening to every single one of us, but this does not mean that you're not enough. Just take courage from it and keep going stronger and stronger. And whatever does not kill you makes you stronger. Believe in that, and good things will come to you. Thinking I had to figure it out, everything and all, by, I don't know, 20 or whatever, you put a number to it. No, this is completely wrong. I think it's also such a wrong mentality, the fact that you are at school, you give exams, and you know what you want to do in life, and you have everything figured out. How can you possibly do that? And I guess, you know, the environment and the society around you is putting so much pressure to every one of us that if we haven't figured it out, we feel less, we feel lost. No, you are constantly figuring out things in life as you walk through it. Forgetting how healing nature can be. I guess when I was younger, I was interested, you know, in other things, even though I was always close to nature because I was born in a beautiful place in Greece within nature. But as I've grown older, nature is so important to me, to my daily life, to what I do, what I choose to do daily, and it holds a very healing power over me. And whenever I get the chance to be in nature, either visiting a park or just going outside by the canal for a walk, I do it. I make time for it because I don't want to be, you know, saying, oh, I don't have time to go out, I don't have time to do that. I make it a priority, and it is very healing for me. Holding on to pieces that no longer feel like me. And this mainly goes for clothes, but also objects. So quite often I choose to declutter my space, my wardrobe, because again, I find this so healing. And I think it's not right to be holding on to pieces that either no longer fit you, or they no longer fit your aesthetic, your vibe, your space, your everything. So decluttering, super, super important for a balanced and peaceful lifestyle. And when it comes to clothes, I always choose giving clothes to charities. I don't throw away stuff. Whatever I can donate, I choose to do so. Ignoring the power of daily rituals that help me shape my mindset. Daily rituals are so important for a stress-free, balanced lifestyle, at least for me. And this is what I try to show through my London vlogs that hopefully you watch and you love. Some might say that rituals can be boring, which I completely accept and respect. But personally, I just find that they give me peace of mind and create a very cozy and relaxing atmosphere that I choose to live in. Forgetting that confidence is the most radiant thing that I can wear. Again, this is something that comes with experiences, with age. Confidence is, sometimes I say, is the best accessory. Of course, you need a nice lipstick, a nice perfume as well, a nice piece of clothing. The confidence just works miracles. It's hard to have confidence when you are a 20-something girl, boy. But as you navigate through this life, live your experiences to the max, because this experience will shape you for the future and give you all the confidence that you need. Drinking more water. This sounds funny, and it sounds like something that Greek mothers say, like, eat your food, drink water, don't forget to take a cardigan. It sounds ridiculous. Cheers to more water. But it is so good for your health. And nowadays, what I say, drink apple cider vinegar and water. It has done miracles for my body, for my metabolism, for the way that I feel. And it has also helped me to feel less bloated at times. So apple cider vinegar and water. Thinking beauty meant fitting into just one ideal and everyone needs to look the same. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I think it's so wrong in so many ways. Beauty should mean different things than what magazines and social media say to us. And the sooner you will discover this truth, the sooner you start thinking that this is not true at all. I mean, the better your life and the way you see and feel about yourself will be. 40 is the end. This is so wrong. We still have many years ahead of us, hopefully. I'm not gonna lie, when you hit 40, I mean, something in your mindset could shift, but I see it as an opportunity for, better, more fulfilling things to come. My 30s was probably the best time of my life, but I've been there, I've done that. It's not coming back. I am in my 40s, and I really want to see it not as the end of my 30s, but the opportunity and the start for better things for me. And lastly, forgetting that sometimes I am more than enough. We really need to give that, love and encouragement to ourselves that we are enough. We are perfect, even though we're not perfect. We're good. We're enough. It's okay. We're happy with ourselves. I think this is such a strong message, no matter what age you have. Just embrace yourself, pat yourself over here and say, I'm enough. I'm good as I am. And those were my 40 mistakes. I hope by sharing this with you, you felt a little bit encouraged, maybe inspired to reflect on your own journey, and felt a little bit less alone while watching this video. If any of these resonated with you, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button to be notified for all of my future videos. Thank you so much for watching and spending your precious time with me, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!